Good Sunday morning, everyone, and welcome to Focus on South Florida. I'm CBS 4's Chief Investigative Reporter, Michelle Gillen. It's great to join you. We begin today with a desperate plea for help. This holiday season, nearly 1 million South Floridians are going to bed hungry. And most of these men, women, and children are our neighbors. They're our friends who live right next door in our own communities. Feeding South Florida's mission is to end hunger, but the food bank needs the public, that means you, to help fill its bare shelves. So the issue is, why is the need so very great, and how can you support and make a difference? Please welcome Paco Velez. You're seeing him right there. He's the president and CEO of Feeding South Florida. And I don't know what our community would do without leaders like you, Paco, because I know you have sleepless nights of really thinking about people who go to bed hungry. Most of us don't relate to that as you do. Why do you care so much?
Well, first of all, we live in a paradise, right? We're, Palm Beach, Broward, Miami-Dade, Monroe County. It's a beautiful place to live. However, our area is very high in the service industry.
Yes.
So we have hotels, we have restaurants, we have catering companies, we have cruise lines, a lot of folks that are really low-wage earners.
Yes.
And to live here in South Florida, it's pretty high.
Yeah.
The cost of living.
Because it's changed so much.
It has.
Yeah.
And as the economy continues to grow, rent goes up, food goes up, a lot of things go up. However, salaries and benefits stay the same. And so one of the reasons I care so much is because eating is not a privilege, it's a right.
Yeah.
Everybody deserves to eat. It's one of the basic needs, if not the most basic need, that all human beings require in order to survive.
Yes.
So I care because I care about those older adults that are having to make that choice.
Yes.
Between medication, utilities, and food on a fixed income.
Yes.
I care because our children shouldn't have to grow up in an area or not eating and being able to go to school to learn.
Yes.
Or acting out because they're hungry.
I remember, one of our super kids that we profiled here is a beautiful young man, Michael, and he wears braces now, and I always remember he said, I wear these because all my teeth are chipped. And I said, why? He says, because growing up, we didn't have enough food, and so I would eat ice every night to sleep. And that so stayed with me, and you hear those, and you meet those people.
You do, and so we see them all the time, and it's really heartbreaking. So you talk about sleepless nights, and those sleepless nights, when people come up to me and say, your job must be very rewarding.
Yeah.
In some instances it is, but the majority of it is, how can we do more? There's so much more that needs to be done, because those cases do exist. A lot of folks don't realize that just because we live in the United States, or we live in this paradise, that there is no hunger. However, kids are going to sleep hungry.
Yes.
They're going through weekends without food. The only meals they get are at school.
At school, yeah.
And so that's where we have to come in as nonprofit organizations, Feeding
Yes.
South Florida, and the community, to all really get involved and help our families really thrive, survive in our community.
I'm sure you've put a lot of thought into making it easy for us, because a lot of us, our hearts are in the right place, but it's like, well, I don't know. How do I get food? Do I make a donation? What do I do? What is the easiest way for people if they go right now, okay, you know what, I feel really blessed today. I want to make a donation. Do I give food? Do I drop off canned food? What's your wish list?
So for us, our challenge is getting food from those who have it to those who need it. Over 300 million pounds of produce, just produce alone, goes to waste in Florida every single year.
Yes.
So how do we get that food? How do we rescue that and put it on the tables of the families?
Yeah.
So at Feeding South Florida, we say there's a place at the table for everyone to get involved.
Okay.
It's in what capacity can you be involved.
Right.
The easiest way for us to rescue that, we're rescuing 40 million pounds. We have a goal this year of doing 50 million pounds,
wow,
which translates to about 42 million meals.
Okay.
To get to the community. The easiest way is to make that monetary gift, to go to our website, feedingsouthflorida.org, because we do have to manage a fleet of trucks,
yes,
tractor trailers, big trucks, refrigerated.
Gasoline and all the
all that goes with
yes,
it. And so in order to get it from the fields to the dinner table,
yeah,
we do need these big trucks. And
yes,
that's the easiest way for us to leverage 40,000 pounds of
right,
food.
Because that's sitting there and it would be thrown away.
Correct.
I mean, it's salvaging something so important. And any other ways?
Absolutely. So we have volunteer opportunities at Feeding South Florida, and same thing. Go to our website, feedingsouthflorida.org, and there's a way to sign up not only as an individual but also as a corporation or a group. So if you're a school, if you're a company, a foundation, whatever social organization or corporation,
yes,
you can sign up as a group, and we can accommodate up to 100, 150 individuals.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, in the next week, we're having a mini sortathon, and that's from
a mini what?
Sortathon.
Okay. Oh, to sort out all the food.
To sort the food,
okay.
right? To make sure that it's safe for distribution and for the families to put on their table. And it's from 8 a.m. to midnight.
And where will that happen?
That would happen in our headquarters at Pembroke Park, so just off of Hollandale Beach Boulevard.
So basically, it's the type of thing. I know a lot of times, for Thanksgiving and on certain holidays, people say I volunteer that day, and that's wonderful. But really, if you can write a little check or get on your website and volunteer some hours, it really, any time during the holiday is welcome.
Anytime during the year is welcome, especially at the end of the year when folks are looking to make that end of year contribution for either for giving and or tax purposes.
Oh, very good point. And we're going to be talking about those very specific things with our guests coming up, so that's a great point. Well,
yes,
a happy holiday to you.
Happy holidays to you.
And thank you from everyone for all that you do to help feed people.
Thank you.